So the purpose of the traffic calming demonstrations were to get people to slow down. And we had the mock infrastructures, which allowed people to see what the infrastructure looked like and the purpose of it, which was to slow down traffic so that people can bike safely and feel comfortable walking.
At the corner of Compton and Gasconade, and we are looking at a pop-up traffic calming demonstration. Today we're on Bates Street in front of Woodward Elementary School, and really what you're seeing right now is the students are apparently having an easier time crossing at the crosswalk. We're getting more people to stop.
Today we're in the Ville/Greaterville area. It's another community that the HEAL Partnership is focused on improving and trying to reach out to specifically here to reduce obesity and offer more active living and healthy eating options. The residents have been stopping by our table to ask us what we're doing, and the best feedback we've gotten is that it's a good thing and they wish it would last longer.
One of the biggest complaints we get in the neighborhoods is that people speed through our residential streets. We had a really unfortunate incident just a couple of days ago where some teenagers were traveling at 60, 70, upwards of 80 miles an hour down the neighborhood streets. They crashed and it resulted in a fatality. The speeding happens all the time, and it makes a very unsafe place for many of us who walk. This particular area over here, I think, has about 30% of households without access to a car. So pedestrian safety is a very, very, very important part of our neighborhood.
You shouldn't speed because you can drive and you can hit somebody and kill them if you driving too fast.
The demonstration was very good. I learned that you shouldn't speed in a society or environment that is for children. That they need to play in, because children nowadays, they need this type of stuff. They need to get out more and stuff.
We hear constantly that residents want particularly slower traffic speeds, especially in their neighborhood. When cars slow down, it makes everybody feel safer, especially folks with children. It makes it feel safer to have their kids riding bikes or playing in the front yard. And I think it's important that we talk to people about how we achieve that, how we achieve slower traffic speeds. A lot of it is not going to be through enforcement, so we just need sort of a bigger toolkit of infrastructure to slow people down. There's been this ongoing conversation internally in City Hall on how we do this, how we do it systematically across the city. And I think anytime we can kind of help residents, give them a bigger vocabulary on how to talk about this stuff, I think that'll help more effectively communicate to City Hall that we need to prioritize these things and do implementation a little faster than we have been doing so far.
Hopefully it reminds folks that to watch out for children, people, and just to slow down. Everything's been fine today. I'm watching the car now and it's slowed down. I love to see that.
Many of our students walk to school. We currently only have 4 buses, and so it's important that our school students arrive safe to school each and every day, and it makes it difficult when we have people that are going by that just choose not to stop for whatever reason. One accident that actually occurred, it was the first week of school where a car ran into the back of the bus. The bus was just sitting there parked, but it was pretty much them not paying attention that the bus was already stopped.
The kids, they don't really pay attention at all. They are like in their own little world, so I kind of have to be their eyes. I've had like kids just run in the street and take other courses rather than a crossing walk.
It's a nice way to show, and a low impact way to show the community what can be done and what is possible. In the planning world, it's important that we do look forward, that we consider future impacts of our investments. One of it should be to, as we as you make improvements, to consider the safety of all users, especially that we're across the street from an elementary school.
We are showing off medians and we're showing off choke points or curb extensions. So let's walk through it. So we are standing in a median. We also have a high visibility crosswalk that we've set up for the day. So this calms traffic by making cars actually go out of their direct line of travel. And then it also really helps bring attention to the stop itself and the crosswalk. And then finally, we've bumped out the median to the other side of the crosswalk. So you know the pedestrian is fully protected when they're right here. We are standing in a choke point or a curb extension, and this slows traffic down by narrowing the lanes. So, I mean, 2 cars can get through here easily, but it makes them slow down a little bit, actually negotiate the turns. Earlier in the day, I saw a father and his son trying to cross a street just mid-block up here, and cars stopped and let him cross. And I don't think you would see that on a normal day because this is a 50-foot wide street. You know, when we've been here, people have been going like 30, 35 miles an hour. And it was really great to see the access that the families have today.
Here in JVL, we're trying to be a healthier community. Everybody was really excited when we were selected to be part of the traffic calming demonstration. It was great to see how much the community was interested and how everybody wanted to participate. As part of my walking college activities, I actually participated in the development of the studies, and it showed what we kind of suspected. On the days of the traffic calming demo, overwhelmingly people felt that the traffic feels safer, that it was easier to cross the street. The number of people who were driving over the speed limit went down, and not stopping went down. Whether or not you felt that a crash or some kind of incident was likely to occur, that also decreased, and speeds went down dramatically. And then we also tallied the number of stops, rolling stops, and complete stops, and as you would guess, complete stops went up, and rolling stops and no stops went down significantly.
It was pretty powerful, actually. We got there early and did the setup. Neighbors were watching and wondering what we were doing. We got a lot of feedback. We gave out a lot of information. And I personally think safety is just such a basic, inherent need. And if people don't feel safe in their neighborhoods, it's going to limit a lot of their activity and what they do. It was just wonderful to see people interested and out and about and participating with us.
I think people are creatures of habit, and they will chill out once you have set a condition for them to be chill. After it's become chilled, then you can open it up if you'd like to. I think they need to have that speed bump in their mind so that when they come to it, they already know that you can't just blow through it. And I think it should be some permanent concrete that they'll stop a car if it need to.
I think it first has to come from the individual. They have to say, this is my community, I love it, I want to be a part, let me be conscious of it, be aware of it. But also, if we had something permanent, it'll help. And it helps because you can beautify the community, whether you can put gardens in it. I hope it happens soon, that we can see something permanent in the community, flower beds, a big flower bed island kind of thing. But I think it will help. I know it'll help.
It's a whole lot of people in the area. They feel the positive change. They come out, they see, and majority of my neighbors was at home. They parked their cars in the back, and they see what we was trying to demonstrate, and they love it. It's not just for this area. We should have it all over, because this do benefit. This do help save lives. We don't have to put teddy bears. We don't have to put little headstones, little crosses. we can eliminate that. This helps save a lot of lives from around here. You just don't know.
Trailnet has a lending library, so leaders in the community can go to Trailnet and borrow the street calming demonstration props and do the same thing we did. So if more and more people do that, the takeaway is more people will find out about it, more people will like it, and want the real infrastructure in their community.